the one that was symbolic but also practical was signing Myles Garrett to that extension, because he's a guy that I think you build a team around, even though we know he hurt the team last year by missing those last 6 games, being suspended. I think he's got the respect of everybody in there, every teammate, every coach. And I think he's just this unusual talent that if you have him, you can't afford to lose him. And in signing him, I think it put an end to whatever temptation they might have had to spend money on Jadeveon Clowney, which I would have argued against.
Right.
I don't think he's the kind of teammate and player that you want to bring into a new situation. So I'm with the Myles Garrett signing an extension, and I think that gets everybody excited about the possibilities for this team over the next 5
Do
years.
you think the long national nightmare of that is the Cleveland Browns is ended with this? In other words, this is a place where coaches went to die. This is where a place where players went to stay away, sign their last contract and not play in the postseason anymore. Do you think this puts an end to that, at least psychologically, as the players around the league seem to be closer and closer to each other about how they feel about things?
Yeah, I think it in part it does. I think from a fan standpoint, that feeling won't go away until Baker Mayfield turns around his season from a year ago. I think it's so important, and you could tell the energy level that was in this town for the opener this year, and I believe it was based in large part on the last 5 or 6 games they saw of Baker Mayfield's rookie year. And I hearken back to that walking to the stadium for that Tennessee Titans opener with people, locked arms, 12, 15 across, barking and singing songs and all that. And then they come out of that thumping that they took by the Titans. And it just never seemed to regain that enthusiasm from that point on. And part of it was because Mayfield just didn't look like the same guy.
Yeah, and